Hello everyone, my name is Nasirul. Today I would like to retell a story entitled A Trip to Mars. This story is scientific mission to the planet Mars. The main characters are scientists and astronomers who are working together to explore space. This story takes place in outer space and around the planet Mars. At the beginning of the story, scientists launched a rocket. The rocket carried scientific instruments and a television camera to collect important information about planet. Then it began long journey to space. After traveling for about 9 months, the rocket reached Mars. The scientists were very excited because they could receive picture and valuable information about the planet from the planet. Later, they planned another experiment by sending a rubber ball with a radio transmitter to gather more data. However, the scientists realized that they need more information about atmosphere of Mars before humans could travel there safely. Therefore, they continue their research and conducted more exploration. In the end, scientists keep studying Mars and hope humans will be able to travel there safely. The story ends with hope for future space exploration and more discovery. From this story, we can learn that science and technology play an important role in improving our future. It also teaches us we should never stop learning, exploring, and discovering new things. That was the first story about a trip to Mars. Now I would like to tell you another interesting story entitled The Loss of the Titanic. This story is very different because it tells us about one of the greatest maritime disasters in history. This story is about the tragic sinking of the Titanic. The main characters are the captain, the passenger, the crew member, and the lookout officer. The story takes place in North Atlantic Ocean in April 1912. At the beginning of the story, the Titanic sailed from Southampton to New York. At the time, it was the largest ship in the world. Many people believe the Titanic was unsinkable because it had 16 watertight compartments. The ship carried many passengers and crew members on its first voyage. 4 days after the journey began, the lookout officer suddenly saw a huge iceberg in front of the ship. The captain quickly turned the ship to avoid direct collision. Although the ship did not hit the iceberg head on, it was still badly damaged. Water entered 5 compartments and the Titanic started to sink rapidly. In the end, the captain ordered everyone to abandon the ship. Unfortunately, there was not enough lifeboats for all passengers. Around 1,500 people lost their life in the icy ocean. The sinking of the Titanic became one of the greatest maritime disasters in history. From the story, we can learn that we should never be too overconfident about technology. It also teaches us that safety, responsibility, and human life are more important than anything else. That's all my story. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let's go.